Nearly two-thirds of Americans aren't investing at all, and they're missing out on the chance to grow their money over time. Imagine if your savings could work for you while you sleep. Well, it can, and I'm going to show you exactly how, step by step. Welcome back to Simply Money. If you've never invested before, I get it. It can feel intimidating. You might be worried about losing money or making a mistake. But investing doesn't have to be risky or complicated. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly what to do in plain English, even if you've never touched a stock in your life. Let's talk about what's really holding people back. 1, fear of losing money. Maybe you've heard stories of people losing it all in the stock market. But the truth is that usually happens when people treat investing like gambling, not when they follow proven strategies. 2nd, feeling overwhelmed. There's so much information out there. Index funds, mutual funds, ETFs, crypto. Where do you even begin? And the 3rd thing holding people back is thinking you need a lot of money. That's a myth. These days you can start investing with as little as $5 thanks to apps like Robinhood or Fidelity. Here's the truth. Investing is a tool, and just like driving a car, once you learn how to use it, it becomes second nature. Now let's walk through the step-by-step process of how to start investing safely and smartly. Step 1, set clear goals. Ask yourself, what am I investing for? Retirement in 20 or to 30 years? A home in 5 to 10 years? Just want your money to grow faster than a savings account. Knowing your goals helps you choose how long to invest and what to invest in. Example, if your goal is retirement, you can afford to take a bit more risk for higher long-term returns. If it's a house in 3 years, you'll want lower risk options. Step 2, choose the right investment account. You can't invest unless you open an account. Think of it as your tool belt. Here are your main options. You have a brokerage account, which is great for general investing, buying stocks, ETFs, etc. There's no tax breaks, but full flexibility. Then you have the Roth IRA or the traditional IRA. These are ideal for retirement. You get tax advantages either now or later. Then there's the 401k if your employer offers it. Start there. Often includes matching, which is free money. For beginners, opening a free brokerage account with Fidelity or Vanguard is a great first step. Step 3, learn about investment options. Now, what can you actually invest in? Here are a few basics. Stocks, you own a piece of a company like Apple or Google. Prices go up and down based on performance and market demand. ETFs, or exchange-traded funds. These are baskets of investments like the S&P 500, which includes 500 top U.S. companies. Less risky than buying one stock because it automatically diversifies you. 3 is bonds. You lend your money to companies or governments. You get lower return, but more stable. My advice for beginners, ETFs and index funds are a smart, low-stress way to get started. They give you instant diversification. Step 4, diversify. Now, I've mentioned this a couple times here a moment ago, but this just means don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you invest all your money in one company and it fails, you lose everything. But if you spread your money across 100+ companies like an index fund does, the risk goes down. Example, if Amazon has a bad year, but the rest of the S&P 500 grows, your investment still moves in the right direction. Here's the big insight I wish I'd known earlier. You don't need to be rich to get started. You just need to start. Even investing $50 a month can grow into tens of thousands over time. For example, if you invest $100 a month into an index fund that averages 8% growth, which is the S&P 500's historical average, after 30 years, you'll have over $140,000, even though you only put in $36,000. The secret isn't picking the perfect stock. It's consistency plus time equals wealth. Let's recap. 1, start by defining your investment goals. 2, open the right type of account based on those goals. 3, learn about stocks, ETFs, and bonds. 4, diversify to lower your risk. And 5, begin small and stay consistent. You don't need to be an expert, you just need to take the first step. You got questions about getting started? Drop them in the comments. I try to answer every comment to the best of my ability. Be sure to check out the other videos on the channel for further information on budgeting, investing, getting out of debt. Lots of great information for you. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of future videos, and we'll see you next time on Simply Money.